It's common practice these days for customers to head online to write reviews about the business they've used, particularly if they've had a bad experience with that business. But an Ottawa couple claims a kitchen contractor is trying to stop them from doing just that by refusing to reimburse money they're owed. Laura Osman explains.
Norma Dominich loves cooking in her newly renovated kitchen. Last year, she and her husband decided it was finally time for an update after 15 years in their home. They hired Ottawa general contractors based on the glowing online reviews, but their own experience was less positive.
And that was a very stressful process.
The project took longer than they expected, and they weren't happy with all the workmanship. The contractor says during construction, it's not unusual for things to come up that affect the schedule and cost of a project, but they did their best to satisfy their customers. In the end, the company offered them $1,000 credit as a goodwill gesture and agreed to reimburse them for some of the financial headaches they encountered during the project. But before OGC would write the check, the company insisted the couple sign a legal agreement.
That included a non-disparaging agreement, essentially blocking us from writing any negative reviews on site.
Representatives for the company told the couple it was mandatory, company policy, and they wouldn't release the money until they signed.
This is, in my opinion, very unethical practice.
CBC spoke to another OGC client who signed a similar agreement in order to get their money back. OGC declined our request for an interview and said they wouldn't discuss any specific case due to privacy concerns.
In a statement, a company spokesperson said the practice is meant to ward off, quote, false reviews. Just like an individual's reputation is important, the reputation of a small business is equally important and warrants protection. The spokesperson also wrote that it prefers to deal with its clients directly rather than over the internet. The company has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and great reviews on websites like HomeStars, an online review site for contractors. The CEO of HomeStars says sometimes contractors will pressure clients to remove negative reviews, but she says withholding cash is unusual.
I think they're being held hostage in this situation. They're owed that money. There should be no strings attached to getting a refund.
Meanwhile, the couple says they've made several attempts to reach the company in an effort to get their money back, but they haven't heard from them in weeks. The company says they're committed to giving them the money. Laura Osman, CBC News, Ottawa.